are about to receive a payment of $560 to your commission account. In just a moment, I will share with you how to claim them daily. You can deposit these earnings to your bank account anytime and spend them however you want. Whether it is traveling with your loved ones, buying a brand new car, or even paying for your kids' education. Now, I've done everything in my power to make sure this video doesn't get out to the wrong people. So, if you're watching this video, it's because you've been carefully selected to watch it. You're the perfect person to take advantage of this unique opportunity. Pay close attention, because I'm about to explain how you can start claiming your first $560 commission and beyond.
$12,072.62 generated in the last 30 days. Thank you so much, Mike, for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. For those who want a proven system that generates cash 24/7, Cash Flow Blueprint is the answer.
Life in the streets was relentless, a constant battle just to survive day by day. I was sick and tired of being trapped in a circle of poverty with no way out in sight. But then Mike came along, extending a helping hand when I needed it most. Mike didn't just pity me, he empowered me. His blueprint not only showed me the path to financial success, but also instilled in me a newfound sense of confidence and hope for the future. I will forever be grateful for his generosity and the life-changing impact he had in my life. Thank you, Mike, for believing in me, even when nobody else did.
Mike is someone who always under-promises, yet he over-delivers all the time. You know, through his system, I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job and generate at least $15,000 a month. And I've been doing that for the past 120 days. And this is by far the best decision I've ever made in my life. Thank you so much, Mike, for this wonderful opportunity.
You see, unlike those fake gurus who like to state a disclaimer that these types of results aren't typical, I'm here to share with you that the results I'm sharing with you are very common and, in fact, easily achievable. It doesn't matter if you have no technical knowledge, no experience, or no huge capital. You will be able to collect money on the internet with just a few clicks or taps on the phone. And it has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, e-commerce, or social media such as Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. It's a simple copy and paste opportunity that allows me to collect $47,942 in just 7 days and over $198,766 in the last month alone. Now, if you are wondering, is this another sleazy fake guru videos? I get it. Because every day we are exposed to empty promises and get-rich-quick schemes, it's completely natural to be skeptical. But let me assure you, what I'm about to share is unlike anything you've ever encountered before. I'm not here to feed you fairy tales or false hope. I'm here to share with you the ability to claim at least $560 a day on the internet. I'm here to deliver real results, just like how I have transformed the lives of countless individuals just like you. Now, before you think only smart, lucky, or rich people can make real money on the internet, let me tell you, I'm none of those. Just a few years ago, my life was a mess, maybe even worse than yours. You see, I was a technician working in a small IT firm, happily married with my wife Tiffany and my lovely son Jaden. My family meant the world to me, hence I was determined to provide them with the best life possible. So I've been trying to look for ways to generate more income to support my family. However, after all these years, nothing has worked. I began to be skeptical about making money on the internet. I mean, if making money online was so easy, then everyone would be a millionaire by now. Who would want to work in a job? With this mindset, I started working really hard in my company day and night and day. In order to support my family, I was willing to squeeze in the rush hour traffic. I was willing to work long hours without complaint, until one day, a dreadful incident changed my life forever. That day, I was called into my boss's office in the morning. My boss looked serious. After a few seconds of silence, he said, "Mike, I appreciate the work that you have done for these 15 years, but I'm afraid I have to let you go. We are moving our whole IT division to India, where it's much cheaper, so there isn't any work left for you. I was stunned for a moment. Wait, what did I do wrong? Why must it be me? I have to take care of my family. I have to send my children to school. My boss didn't care what I was saying and told me to pack up everything by the end of the week. I felt betrayed, disappointed, and confused. I didn't know why it had to happen to me, and I didn't know how to break the news to my family. At that moment, I felt that I was a pathetic loser, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. My wife called, and she started crying over the phone. "Babe, what's wrong? What happened?" I was so worried. Then, Tiffany told me that she had just been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. I couldn't believe what I just heard. It was as though I was caught in an endless spiral of bad luck. At that point, I didn't dare to tell her that I was retrenched. I mean, this is the time where she needs me the most. How can I break the news to her? So I replied, "Babe, I will definitely work hard and earn enough money to save you. Trust me." Right after I ended the call, I knelt down on the floor and I couldn't control myself anymore. Why did God allow such a thing to happen to me? I've been working so hard for the company, yet I got kicked out of the company just like that. And now, my wife just got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. How am I supposed to save her without any money? I felt so hopeless. I felt like the world is going to end. That night, I called my best friend, Nicholas, out for a drink. When Nicholas saw me, he immediately realized that there was something wrong. After I shared the story with him, he looked at me and said, "Mike, I'm so sorry to hear this, and I know it must be hard for you." "Nicholas, you don't understand. I just got fired. There's no way I can save Tiffany. I'm so useless." Nicholas thought for a moment and said, "You know what, bro? If you're open, I can share with you one secret cash flow gold mine that I've been using to generate thousands of dollars online every week consistently." As you know, I was very desperate. I told Nicholas that I wanted to find out more. Immediately, Nicholas took out his phone and shared with me his payment account. $2,200 on Monday, $48.99 on Tuesday, and $3,500 on Wednesday. And there I was, awestruck. I asked Nicholas, "Is this real?" And he replied, "Cold hard cash, straight to the bank." At first, I was extremely skeptical. I mean, even though Nicholas was my best friend, he was the kind of guy who spent most of his time and money partying and drinking. I thought he was lying or doing something illegal. But as I continued to listen, I realized that Nicholas had found a legal loophole to take advantage of the multi-billion cash flow gold mine. Since I was at my wit's end, I decided to take the plunge and give his secrets a try. That very night, I fired up my computer and followed Nicholas's instructions. I was uncertain what will happen. I kept my fingers crossed, but all those fears faded away when I refreshed my computer the next morning, because in just a few hours, I had made $560. I couldn't believe it. That was a huge moment for me. I was actually making real money online for the very first time. And in the next 21 days, I was able to generate an amazing income of $45,000. To be honest, I was so shocked. I've never made so much money in my life, even though I was working 10 times less. With cash flowing into my bank every day, I was able to pay off all my debts. And most importantly, having the ability to give Tiffany the best treatment possible. In fact, after seeing Tiffany's recovery, I felt very blessed and grateful. I wanted to share this gift from God to more people who needed help. There are so many people out there that are struggling, just like I did in the beginning. So I reached out to Nicholas and gotten his permission to share his secret cash flow gold mine. Over the past 2 years, I've been tweaking and refining Nicholas's secrets into a blueprint that is already proven to turn 4735 ordinary people into online success stories. So, as mentioned earlier, I'm going to officially invite you to make money with us, to generate an income online, to create an amazing lifestyle for yourself. Introducing Cash Flow Blueprint, the exact step-by-step roadmap to collecting profits from cash flow gold mine, day in, day out. it like clockwork. So if you've ever wanted a set and forget system, this is it. You're now just 3 steps away from achieving the dream life you always wanted. Step 1, claim your blueprint. Step 2, tap onto the cash flow gold mine as instructed. And lastly, step 3, sit back, relax, and watch the commissions flowing into your bank account. That's it. It's super simple, super easy. You see, many people think making money online is tough, but to be honest, it's one of the easiest things you can do, because all you need is just tap onto the cash flow gold mine. You will be able to generate money on demand. Don't just take my word for it. Hear from our satisfied members who were once in your shoes, struggling to make ends meet, can't afford to spend money, uncertain of the future, but once they started using the blueprint, they never looked back. You see, I didn't share this blueprint with you to make money. To be honest, making money out of this was literally the last thing on my mind when I decided to openly reveal this blueprint to the public. The truth is, I could make this free for you. But here's the thing, if I gave it to you for free, most likely you won't take this seriously. You barely have any skin in the game and you'll not cherish this one-time opportunity given to you right now. And that would not be fair to you, as this system can literally change your life. So just this one-time investment for a lifetime of financial freedom. No hidden fees, no monthly charges. And no, you don't have to pay for my full dedicated support team that will be guiding you every step of the way. They will be available 24/7, 365 days a year. And this costs me roughly $8,000 a year. Now lastly, I would hope you can join me in giving back to the society after you make your money. Basically, for every $1,000 you earn with my cash flow blueprint, I want you to donate at least $1 to any charity of your choice. I believe in the idea of giving back whenever I succeed. If this sounds fair to you, then you can get in right now and grab instant access by clicking on the button below.
So I was making, over $30,000 a month, and the site continues to do that. Definitely was a good idea. I can't say enough about it. You might think that this story sounds like it's made up, but it's not. This really happened. Probably the best decision I've ever made. So I truthfully, I sincerely want to tell you that if you have an opportunity to work with Mike, do it. Don't pass it up, because it's changed my life. It's, what else can I say? This is a true testimonial. This is the real deal.
Oh wow! I just collected $720.58 yesterday night while sleeping. We'll be heading to the ATM to withdraw the cash later on. All I did was to implement the blueprint given by Mike, and boom, I made money. This is by far the easiest thing I have ever tried. You're a godsend, Mike.